curiosity in that it was the result of a long-ago knife wound. They had shaved the original red to get at the cut, and the shaved patch had grown in white. "Which shows how goddamn scared I was," Hawes had said at the time. Now, grinning at Maya, he said, "The very young are always hostile. Didn't you know that?" "Are you starting on me, too?" Kling said. "It's a conspiracy." "It's not a conspiracy," Maya corrected. "It's a spontaneous program of hatred. That's the trouble with this world, too much hatred. By the way, do either of you know the slogan for Anti-Hate Week?" "No," Hawes said in a perfect straight man voice. "What is the slogan for Anti-Hate Week?" "Screw all haters," Maya said vehemently. And the phone rang. Hawes and Kling looked puzzled for a moment, and then burst into belated laughter. Maya shushed them with an outstretched palm. 87th Squad, Detective Maya speaking, he said. "What was that, ma'am?" "Yes, I'm a detective." "What?" "Well, no, I'm not exactly in charge of the squad." He shrugged and raised his eyebrows in Kling's direction. "Well, the lieutenant is pretty busy right now. May I help you, ma'am?" "Yes, ma'am. What is it?" "A bitch, you say?" "Yes, ma'am." "I see." "Well, ma'am, we can't very well keep him at home. That is not exactly the job of the police department." "I understand." "The bitch?" "Yes, ma'am. Well, we can't spare a man right now. We're a little short this afternoon." "What?" "Well, I'm sorry you feel that way. But you see—" He stopped and stared at the receiver. "She hung up," he said, and replaced the phone on its cradle. "What was that all about?" Kling asked. "She's got a Great Dane who keeps chasing after this Cocker Spaniel bitch. She wants us to either keep the Great Dane home or do something about the bitch." Maya shrugged again. L'Amour. Always troubles with L'Amour." He paused. "You know what love is?" "No." "What's love?" Hawes said, straight manning it again. "I'm not joking this time," Maya said. "I'm philosophizing. Love is only low-key hate." "Christ, what a cynic," Hawes said. "I'm not cynical, I'm philosophizing. And you should never believe a man when he's thinking out loud. How else can he just brilliant ideas unless he voices them?" Hawes turned suddenly. The woman who stood just outside the slatted rail divider that separated the squad room from the corridor had entered so silently that none of the men had heard her approach. She had just cleared her throat, and the sound was shockingly loud, so that Kling and Maya turned to face her at almost the same moment Hawes did. She looked for a moment like death personified. She had deep black hair pulled into a bun at the back of her head. She had brown eyes set in a face without makeup, without lipstick, a face so chalky white that it seemed she had just come from a sickbed somewhere. She wore a black overcoat and black shoes with no stockings. Her bare legs were as white as her face, thin legs, which seemed incapable of supporting her. She carried a large black tote bag, and she clung to the black leather handles with thin, bony fingers. "Yes?" Hawes said. "Is Detective Carella here?" she asked. Her voice was toneless. "No," Hawes said. "I'm Detective Hawes. May I, when will he be back?" she interrupted. "Well, that's difficult to say. He had something personal to take care of, and then he was going directly to an outside assignment. Perhaps one of us—" "I'll wait," the woman said. "It may take quite a while." "I have all the time in the world," she answered. Hawes shrugged. "Well, all right. There's a bench outside if you'll just—" "I'll wait inside," she said, and before